2021 Bentley Flying Spur V8 First Edition First Drive, crowd pleaser. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. While swaddling oneself in as much luxury as possible is a key purchase consideration for Bentley buyers, they're also attracted by the emotional appeal of driving a car that exudes presence. From its retractable flying B-hood ornament to its massive Bentley logo puddle lights, the 2021 Flying Spur V8 First Edition we just drove is a masterclass in surprising and delighting anyone near it, not just those lucky enough to be inside. It's impossible to ignore the Bentley sedan's enormous badge appeal, but does the driving experience and execution of its many high-tech features justify the equally sizable price tag? Heart of a Porsche, soul of a Bentley. Bentley's niche in the ultra-luxury segment is developing cars that are wonderful to be driven in but which are muscular and sophisticated enough to inspire owners to drive themselves instead. The 2021 Flying Spur we tested was motivated by a Porsche-derived 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine developing 542 horsepower and 568 pounds-to-foot of torque, specs that aren't too far off those of the Panamera Turbo. The engine was adopted for this model year after the Spur itself was updated for 2020, and another update will arrive for 2022. The power band is thick, the car thrusting forward with authority at nearly any speed and all set to the dulcet tones of 8 cylinders pounding away. Traction is a non-issue due to the Flying Spur standard AWD. It's hard to fathom a better way to gobble up highway miles, especially with so much power on tap. Gear changes are confident and downright prescient, whether at speed or slogging through traffic. The Flying Spur's 8-speed automatic transmission seems to always know where it needs to be. Shifting with the steering wheel mounted paddles can be enjoyable, but they're largely unnecessary. Bentley claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 4.0 seconds, but a previous model we tested achieved benchmark speed in just 3.5 seconds. Pin the throttle to the floor, and the Flying Spur rockets forward, but without the uncouth rabidness of a sports car. Passengers are shocked to hear you've achieved freeway speeds, or beyond, given the car's comfortable and drama-free comportment. The Flying Spur balances outright performance and elegant refinement in a way that's truly unique in Autodom. The Flying Spur rides on adaptive air suspension that conveys the sedan with poise despite its 5,137 pounds curb weight. The ride is otherworldly even with gorgeous but massive 22-inch wheels fitted, and all but the very largest road imperfections pass largely unknown to occupants. The steering feel is very light, as you might expect. Why work hard? And we were impressed with how the Spur communicated through its brake pedal precisely how much stopping power was available. Bentley's sedan puts luxury first when it comes to its chassis setup, but it can still move when hustled. Crank the drive mode to sport and the Flying Spur sharpens up its steering, suspension, and drivetrain responsiveness to channel the spirit of Bentley race cars of yore. All-wheel steering is fitted to our car makes the Flying Spur even more responsive and stable when being driven enthusiastically, as well as more maneuverable when it comes time to park the long sedan in a busy lot. Attention to detail. The Flying Spur is a wildly luxurious vehicle, and it goes far deeper than simple brand image. Bentley veritably stuffs its full-size sedan with leather, wood, and metal of the highest quality, and these cover nearly every surface. Only the infotainment cluster and part of the center stack are plastic. Even the headliner is impeccably finished, here in a creamy tan hide that matched the rest of the cabin, cementing the idea that every aspect of this car was deeply considered. There are a few elements of the Flying Spur that give away its relationship to other products from the Volkswagen Group. Buttons click with the same sound as Audi's dual infotainment screens, and the touchscreen infotainment is a reskinned version of Porsche's setup. Otherwise, it's all Bentley, and the borrowed elements don't detract from the otherwise luxurious atmosphere.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.